Well, my name is Ivanna Gautier. I'm a Venezuelan French artist, and I paint mostly with oil painting and airbrush. I do realism, and that's what I like. I will describe myself as a very patient and like a picture. So I go very into details. I'm very patient about my work, and I want people to think that my paintings are like a photography. It takes like at least a month for me to finish an oil painting, you know, because as I was saying before, I'm very into details. But I never work on only one piece at a time. I work at least at 3 pieces at a time. It depends on the mood. So at least 3-4 pieces at a time I'm working. I grew up in Venezuela, so it has something to do with that. I grew up watching like colors, vibrant colors everywhere, like even in the houses, the sky, everything there is super colorful. And I don't know, I just put that because I grew up with that in my mind. So I put it in the paintings and it just looked good. As I was saying before, I think that growing up there, there's a lot of like mural arts, street art right there. So I think that part I grab it from there. And the colors, obviously, like I was saying before, it comes from there. I've never collaborated before, but I'm not closed-minded about that. I used to work alone, but if the opportunity came, I would take it. Okay, I'm going to show you, these are my oil paintings that I'm working right now. So I'm going to show you a little bit of everything. Like this is one of my favorites.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
You know, I was saying before, I'm very into details. So you can see that right here. There's oil painting and this kind of details are in airbrush. Look. Okay, this is one of them. This is another one of my favorites. They're on the same line, as you can see. And I always paint like friends. I never paint people I don't know. So there's a friend of mine. She's called Ashley.
She's very beautiful.
Yeah, she is. And this is another one. This is actually, I think it's my favorite. Let me show you. Well, where is it? 1 second. This, well, it's in details right here, but it's the same painting, okay? It's this one. This is here in Madrid, is La Tabacalera. It's a place here that it's abandoned, but it's super cool. Look at the details of the painting. Right here, you can see all. And we'll have this one also. Look, this is another one. And well, if you want, I can also show you I can also show you the ones that I'm working right now. I'm here at the studio, so if you want to take a look, I really want the audience to look at the painting and say like, oh my God, is that a picture? Is it a photo? So that's the first thing I want. This, I'm working on this right now. This is a friend of mine tattooing, like another friend. And this is another one, but it's not ready yet.
Wow.
And there are the two that I have right now here, but I hope you like it. This museum, it's a museum here in Madrid. It's an emblematic place. It's called ABC Serrano. I think that's the one that I like the most because it was a challenge for me. I worked with very recognized artists, very important artists, well-known, very good, and Agatha Ruiz de la Prada, they're super good. And I also painted there like 80 square meters, so it was it was a challenge. I was the youngest artist right there. It was super cool. I think that with acrylic and the other techniques, they're obviously fine too, but like I said, I'm into realism, and I think that with oil painting and airbrush, you can get so much closer to that. I actually don't choose the companies that I work with. They contact me, and then I choose who do I want to work with, because it depends on if I like the project that they're telling to do, or this, you know, it depends a little bit, or what they're working on. So it's more like a kind of a lucky thing, you know, if you like the project or you don't. So I think that at the beginning it was super hard for everyone, but I feel like here in Madrid we're kind of lucky, because right now we're really going back to normal. The restrictions are super, like, little restrictions, or almost a little bit of restrictions, or so right now I think that we're lucky we're not having that trouble here. Really, I really want to paint like a big mural on a building, like a lateral of a building. So I'm always working in airbrush, but airbrush is not for really big spaces. You know, you can do like 80 or 90 square meters with an airbrush, because it's too little. So I really want to try the spray. I will say to them that just work hard, focus on what you want, and listen nobody but yourself. God, I love the concept, you know, and I feel super, you know, I just love it. I think that, okay, let's go there. When the proposal like come to me, I was like, okay, let's go there. I really want to be there. I'm going to Venezuela in summer, because I really want to do more research about street art and murals, and research about, I don't know, the colors and everything. And then I'll be back here in Madrid at the studio, because I'm going to be working on my next solo show. So that's the plan for now. I don't know. It just consumes me. You know, it takes me to another planet when I'm painting. I'm like in my own world. So it was like, okay, I have to do this for a living, because I just love doing it. Uh, Oh, well, I think that the one that I show you before, like the one with the on the La Tabacalera, the girl sitting with the mirror broken right like behind her. That's my favorite, because it was like a little bit challenging for me. It was my first oil painting with so much detail, you know. So that's my favorite. I usually come, I'm really a morning person, so I usually come at 9, and I don't know, it depends on the day, but at least I think I feel bad if I don't paint like at least 8 hours a day, at least.